back.
Good merry morning to you.
Yes, good morning. As you can see, we're in the car. We're using a new video system today. Michael's driving, so I'm the one talking. And we're going to make sure the camera doesn't fall. But if it does, we'll pick you up. Stay with us. So today we are going on a road trip.
That's right. We're heading on down the road. It's going to be fun, exciting. Can't wait. It's a trip, though, that you've done before.
Yeah, this is following Route 66. We're actually on I-40 westbound from Albuquerque, New Mexico to California. We're not going to hit the end of Route 66 today, just because we're not going that route. But this is definitely a trip I've taken dozens and dozens of times. So we thought we'd show you what's along this route if you've never been down here in the Southwest, going New Mexico, Arizona, and into California. Any thoughts as we start this journey?
Thoughts are this is going to be a fun adventure. As always, you never know what to expect out on the road. But as always, as you guys have been watching on our channel, you know, we seek out fun and adventure. There's no long faces here, mind you. And we're just going to enjoy God's creation and all that it is going to lay out for us.
Exactly. So we'll just have some shots of the things that we're going to see along, as well as some of the landscape. We're actually going through a part of New Mexico right now that's really beautiful. I will admit, as much as I like other places around the United States, this part of New Mexico is beautiful. So we'll show you some scenery, and we'll show you some stops where we're going to stop. We've got a lunch spot that we're going to stop at in a few hours, because it's still just about 7 o'clock our time. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and we'll show you Route 66 via I-40. So here's our first view that we were just facing, and I can try to zoom in. There we go. That's lovely over there. Coming up to these bigger mountains. And over this way. Oops, wrong way. Learning the camera. Hi. Look at those mountains coming up. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, bumpy road though. This darker rock that you see is lava. Very, very old lava. We're going very fast, so it's hard to see. There you go. Yes, this is Grants. Grants, New Mexico. Not a very big city at all. Look at those mountains we're coming up to. That's beautiful.
It's really breathtaking.
More of those red mesas that we wanted to show you. Take a look just after this big berm. There they are. Really pretty.
Deep redness of the clay just really makes it look on fire in the mornings.
Absolutely. Yeah, with that sun hitting it like that, you don't see it this way later in the day. Wanted to give another shot of these mountains, the mesas here. This is the other side of some of them, so you can see how they get dark until the sun will come up on this side of everything. And once we get past this vehicle, there they are again. We're getting close to the border between New Mexico and Arizona, so just wanted to give you one last little shot so that you can see what it looks like around here. Just can't get over looking at this part of New Mexico.
Scenes like this that makes New Mexico so unique and so unforgettable.
Absolutely. This is a really long mesa. If I can move the thing around, it goes way down there. It's a big long stretch. The other side of I-40 doesn't look anything like it, really. So we're in what's called Red Rock Park, and this part of the rock, which it's hard to see the way we're facing, but it's called Church Rock, and that end of the building looks like a church if you could see it better the way we do. But lots of red mesas here. Goodness. Red Rock. going through Gallup, so we're getting closer to the Arizona border, but wanted to show the difference in these rocks. Certainly not the red rock anymore. This just looks like New Mexico brown, I would say. We're getting up to the Arizona border, so here's a view of what that looks like if you've never been from New Mexico to Arizona. They put out these big signs. Scenic area and Indian country, bring your cameras. This exit. One last ditch for a gas station if you need gas going into Arizona. There's a sign, welcome to Arizona. That's not the sign though. Not the official sign.
You see some animals up there too, right? There they are. Love it.
Here comes that sign we're looking for. Let me zoom in. The sign welcomes you to Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. I don't know why I have an accent when I said that. There's no accents here. There's no accents here. Kind of nice. They've got this overhead sign, tells you how long you're going to get to one place to the other. We're going to go all the way through, so we won't even stop at either Holbrook or Flagstaff. But congratulations, here's Arizona. There's another sign. Official.
Feel different already.
Right. Next stop will be for, well, not next stop. Our first stop will be to get gas up here. So we'll see you again at that rest stop.
One thinks of Arizona, one thinks of desert, cactus, perhaps. But the real treasure of Arizona is dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs. They got fossils back there.
Woohoo!
Exit 280, Geronimo, the world's largest petrified tree stump is there. So there you go.
Geronimo!
Here we are at our first stop. We go to a Love's truck stop. It's here in Joseph City, Arizona. And we'll get inside here. A little bit easier to see, I suppose, out the car. Big truck stop, lots of trucks here and stuff. But also thought we'd show the inside of our vehicle and how we've got set up. So it's just me right now. Michael's inside the facilities here. But we've got a pretty good setup back here today and for this travel. We've got the back seat. We've got a cooler of drinks, backpack. There's a painting that I did. And then the big stuff is in the back for California. And then also, as long as we're here, we were listening to the radio, and then we were listening to a podcast, which every time we talk, we'd lose our place, but it was Dateline, and that's pretty cool. If you've never listened to a podcast, they have those on Spotify. And then also, as long as we were not getting into the podcast, we decided to do this. We pulled up the Disney Plus app, and we're listening to Star Wars on our travel. Not really watching it since Michael's driving, and we've seen it a million times, but it's been cool to listen to it. It's a different experience. Hi! We are back on the road after stopping for gas. And we've got our Star Wars going, and I wanted to point out this view. Let me turn the camera around. We are almost to Flagstaff, Arizona. We've got about an hour, a little less than an hour to go, which will put us at our halfway point. We've been on the road just about 4 hours right now, so we've still got 8 hours to go. But anyway, let me turn the camera around. You can see this view that we're looking at. How do you like that? Flagstaff. Standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Such a fine sight to see.
Here's Winslow. It's on the south side of I-40. Another really pretty view of those mountains. We're certainly a lot closer. We're now coming up to Flagstaff, Arizona. Beautiful town. I love Flagstaff. Lots of trees. If it didn't snow so much, I'd love to live here. But we'll get a little closer in and see if we can show you Flagstaff as we pass through it. A little bit more of Flagstaff. If you've never been here, it's a lot of trees. So not as easy to see, but this is a little more of the touristy area. Historic district as well. Lots more trees. This is Williams, Arizona. But lots of trees. Isn't that beautiful? There's even some snow on the mountains there. How's that for an expansive view? My goodness, we're just coming out of Flagstaff and Williams. Lower in elevation now than we were. Well, as we approach another city here in Arizona, wanted to show you how different the landscape looks now. We're no longer in high elevation like in Flagstaff, much lower. Still great views though. We're getting close to Kingman, Arizona, where we're going to stop for lunch. Just wanted to give another shot and show you what this landscape looks like here, getting closer to the west side of Arizona. And this is looking north. And on the other side, hello, Michael! Look at those big mountains over there. Okay, so here we are getting into Kingman, Arizona. We're going to stop for lunch here, so we'll show you about that. But oh wait, here's a good view if you can. If you can, I will. I'll scroll in so you can see, zoom in.
Just can't figure out what should we have for lunch. If you guys want to take a guess, make a comment on what we could possibly be having for lunch.
Right, in Kingman, Arizona. Woohoo! So excited. If you don't want to guess, you could just wait. It'll be a few minutes. We're almost there. We are lunch at In-N-Out Burger. So excited. Here we are. Have you ever been to In-N-Out Burger? I thought it was really interesting that it's exit 51 here, and look at our order number. Oh, 51, it's the number of the trip. So a couple of double doubles, a fry, and a couple of drinks, just under $20. So not a bad meal. It's super crowded in here. I've never been in an In-N-Out Burger that's not crowded like this. But the service is really fast, so don't let it intimidate you if you ever get to an In-N-Out and it's packed. It goes fast.
51.
Thank you. Ta-da! All gone. Thought we'd take a little detour here, get off at exit 44. Stay tuned for that. This sign says mountain crossing, no trucks over 40 feet, which just reminds me of the very long trailer with Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo. And they had that super long trailer that he was pulling behind like a Cadillac or something. And she kept going in the back and trying to cook. And everywhere they went, that she grabbed rocks and kept these giant rocks in the back of the trailer that kept falling out. She was trying to hide them from Ricky. But anyway, that's what that sign reminded me of. And I thought we'd give you viewers a look at this long road that we are headed. We are on historic Route 66 right now. We've gotten off of I-40, and it's also called Oatman Highway. So that gives you a little hint on where we're headed. But we'll just keep going down. We got about 21 miles to go along this. Let me give you a little view out my window. Let me zoom out. Not a lot here. Let me scroll around and then we'll look over to the driver's side. And there's I-40 is way over there by those mountains. 21 miles. We'll check in when we get there. Well, we're on our way to our destination, but here we have Cool Spring Cabins. You're about to enter Arizona, Sidewinder, 191 turns and trails and things. This is totally the long trailer. Please tell me somebody out there has seen the long trailer. Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz. Good thing we don't have a long trailer. Let's see just how windy this is. Well, just like it said, as we quickly went by those signs, this is certainly a twisty, turny road. Very cool. Let me get around this turn and then turn again. And oh goodness, that's a sharp turn. Here's a little view of the side. Holy cow. Oh, okay, and you can see up a little ahead how it's turning. There's a red car down there that maybe you can see. Goodness. Yes, we have our seatbelts on, as we always do on the road.
Safety first.
Safety first. Let's look down here again. Donkeys.
It's coming.
Oh, hello, donkey. Hello, donkey. We see some stairs that lead to caves or something.
Ah.
Look at that view. Here it comes. Here we are at our next stop. We're coming up to Oatman, Arizona. Let's see what there is to see here. Oh, it's a historic place here. Look at the donkeys. Let's see if we can find some place to park.
Donkey expert. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. There's a view looking down Main Street, so to speak. The donkeys are out. Everybody's out. The people in this place where we just bought a t-shirt and a sticker, they make these cookies, they call them, for these donkeys. So the donkeys like to hang out over here. There's a bar, there's beef jerky over there. We're right next to a candy shop here. So this is definitely one of those touristy spots. There were certainly a lot of shirts in there that referred to Sturgis and other motorcycle rallies. So it's also that kind of place that also touts the Second Amendment, because there's a man over there wearing a gun. So there you have it, Oatman. Billied up to the bar for one of them cookies. I heard one of them was Agatha, and I heard another one was Hank. So they have names.
Hey, I've been begging for a donkey.
Here's Michael sitting with the donkey. They're having a conversation.
What do you think of the stocks these days? Stock market right place to get into these days? How about them Broncos?
Look, the ears perked up.
Oh,
What?
yes.
What?
Yes, the
I
rumors
don't,
are true.
I don't hate them Bronco horses.
We got Russell Wilson. That's true.
She's like, right, that lady who doesn't have food for me. Found a place in the shade
Attempt
to
to move,
sit.
so who knows?
Oh, do you want to come back this way?
I gotta get my cane.
Oh, slowly move.
Slowly, yes. I want to move.
Oh, safe. I don't know what that was about, but jeez. Oh, break time over. It's a parade.
There's Jack and Johnny. Jack, Johnny, and where they at? You don't know.
So, Oatman, what do you think?
Well, it's a charming little southwest gem full of echoes of yesteryear through the small little streets and all the charming little side shops and everything like that, and they have donkeys.
They do have donkeys. We showed you some donkeys. How many donkeys do you think we saw? It's only like 7 or 8 donkeys.
Yes, but they walk the streets and go up on the sidewalks. They're donkeys.
And
here.
and I think is there a worst part? They don't really like to be pet.
No.
And I'm thinking, you're gonna be furry out in the street amongst people. You need to allow people pet you.
It's kind of a rule.
But we did manage to pet a couple a little bit before they walked away.
We got offended.
How would you describe petting a donkey?
Petting a donkey is like trying to work yourself around, give like space around a broom, and then you pet the broom, and then the broom goes away from you. That's what it's like.
Okay. I would describe the fur of a donkey to be like shag carpet that has not been washed in a really long time. You know, it could be kind of coarse hair. Is it hair or fur? It's hair.
Hair.
Yeah, so like it needs to be washed and brushed. It's going to be coarse. But yeah, it's very carpet-like.
Yeah.
So, Oatman, is it worth the stop?
It is. It's a fun little thrill.
Absolutely. We're right along Route 66. There's a lot of stores that tout Route 66 stuff. They tout the donkeys. They tout the Second Amendment, and you know, you saw there was a guy with a gun, a little 6-shooter on his hip.
On his hip, that's right.
And this place is packed with visitors.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here.
There's a lot of people here.
And yeah, if you have a little bit of time out of your schedule and you want something unusual to do, out of the ordinary, this is worth coming to. But if you allow me, I just want to say how proud I am of you, of doing this video, sharing it with you guys without using any pun, utilizing the other name of donkey.
Yeah, we're trying to be clean. We're trying to have a clean channel here.
Of course, yes.
So yeah, if you're coming west or east on I-40, you'd actually have to catch it from, I don't know, east or west I-40. Anyway, you look for Oatman. It takes about an hour longer or so than our normal trip if we were going west like we're doing right now. But I think this will about tie it up today.
Yes.
We're not quite inside California like we thought we would be, but because of this side trip, we're not going to have a great California entrance like we thought. Right. So we're going to end it here. We hope you've enjoyed watching how we got from Albuquerque here. To this point, this has been about 10 hours, right? We look at the clock, 10 hours from Albuquerque across Arizona, stopping for lunch and getting gas again, and then ending up here in Oatman. So we hope you like it. We'll see if we can catch a few more things. There's still stuff down the street I can see. So we'll try to do some videos on our way out of here. So let us know. Have you been to Oatman? Have you been to In-N-Out Burger?
Have you touched a donkey?
Have you touched a donkey? Let us know in the comments and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
There's a little more down the street, Fast Fanny's place. I'm not even going to go there. Look, there's a donkey on the top of the... Oh, that's not a real donkey. Just kidding. So yeah, bikers welcome. I see a sign. There's looks like little local things to see and buy. Local honey. Yeah, Route 66 stuff, leather, more leather stuff, lots of leather. Oatman Undertaker. Making memories, old time Photoshop. Hey, there's a restroom. You come to Oatman, there is a public restroom. Right where you see the turtles is the very south part of the town. Is this south? I don't know. Lots of stuff to buy. Bring your money, bring your cash, bring your kids. It's Oatman. Cookies back there if you want to go. Yeah, they got cookies. All right then.